So again, racer Steve 1, Chuck 2, Ryan 3, Walter 4, Jim 5, and Eric at 6. So we're going to have Steve going on the cone in less than 5. Chuck, Ryan, Walter, Jim, Eric. All right, stadium truck. 6 drivers enter. How many will prevail? I believe Chuck was the big winner on Friday night. Let's see what he does here. I know Ryan was on the podium, and I think Eric. Ryan, I did the podium pictures with the 12 scale. Boo. All right, let's get a couple laps in and see where they sit. All right, 2 laps in. I got Eric to the top, followed by Walter, Steve, Chuck, Ryan, and Jim. Pass-off runners does go to Chuck so far. 17.384. Chuck now moves up to second overall. Walter in third. Eric sells for 2-second lead on the field already. I think a lot of people are practicing for the silver race here on the 27th. And today we're going to be putting up the poster for the little series we're going to have between EBRC and here. The poster's done. Thank you for being patient and waiting there. Good sportsmanship. 3:15 now remaining. And still Chuck's ball by Eric, Steve, Ryan, and Walter. Right now Chuck has a 2-second lead on Eric. They're side by side, going on top, back, tabletop, back to 2 leaders. Ooh, looks like Steve now moved up into 2, jumping Eric down to 3. Time to put the hammer down there, Eric. Ran a 17.116 on the verge of being on a 16-second lap of the stadium. I believe that made the stadium truck faster than his buggy. Now he's like, hey Chuck, go ahead. You can deal with the lap traffic and I'll just sneak by. So right now, Steve is on a 17.506, Chuck's on a 17.506. Steve's on a 16.503. Ryan's now on a 16.505. Eric's on a 16.508. Walter's on a 16.510. And Jim is on a 14.517. This is my first heat of stock buggy. We are running 3 heats of stock buggy, 4 each. But for the main, we're going to take 6 in and bump in 1. Get everybody prepared for a little bit more cars on the track. Right now, 2 close battles on the track. Steve and Eric, the battle for second. 0.2 apart. Actually, that is the only close battle right now. Less than a minute to go on race clock. Jim pulls over and lets the leaders go by. Good job, Jim. I still find it interesting that Chuck's stadium truck is still running a stock chassis. No Vision chassis, no Barlow chassis. He's got that thing figured out. All right, final 18 seconds on race clock. Right now, Walter and Brian are battling out 1.2 seconds apart. That is a battle on the track. There's Ryan, there's Walter. Woo! They're tight. Let's see if they make it to the line. Ooh, looks like everybody made it. Keep going until you're done. Steve, you're the first one done. Chuck is done. Everybody else, Eric, keep going, Eric. Keep going, Eric. Jim's done. Ryan's done. Walter's done. Eric, only live car on the track. Eric's the only live car on the track. And here he comes. All right, and Eric's done. So the end was Chuck followed by Eric, Steve, and Walter. Ryan in 5 and Jim in 6. Now looks like Chuck's at the early TQ of 17 on a 503 and also a fast lap of a 17.116.